Hi, my name is Simone Ivy, and Ria couldn't be here today, so I'll be reading this for her. Hi, my name is Ria Bora, and today I have the absolute privilege of introducing Linda Rossi. Linda came to our school sophomore year, and she has, without a doubt, been a great addition to the class of 2020. It is hard to describe Linda in a few short minutes, but I will try my best. If you are wearing blue jeans today, you can thank Linda. During a meeting, she had the courage to ask, "Why can we wear any color jeans but not blue?" And the following year, we were allowed to wear them. Thank you, Linda. She is also one of the most hardworking people I know. Linda was able to balance her job and school at the same time. I admire her kind spirit and sense of humor. Above all, she's caring, smart, and one of the best people you will ever meet. So without further delay, I give you Linda Claudia Rossi.
So, I'm going to be blunt and say that I am a week away from being 19, and I probably have experienced more of the real world than any of you. Obviously, excluding the older variety of people in this room. But anyway, I grew up going to public school, so I didn't have the luxury of being in a school that is bent on creating a safe environment until 3 years ago, of course. I also lived in 3 different states, leaving friends and making new ones, looking at houses and learning what mortgages are and all that jazz. But what has shown me the most raw and spitting image of what the real world consists of was working at a Germantown fine dining establishment that was riddled with scandals. Some of my fellow seniors have heard me talking about my restaurant adventures, but I don't think you've ever really grasped the concept of what was going on and what was to be learned from it. And I could tell because usually your reactions would be a shocked look on your face, accompanied by the comment, "There's no way," or "Oh my gosh, Linda, that's so bad." Oh my God. And I'd usually respond with, "Well, welcome to the real world." So today, I'm going to tell you what I saw, and maybe you'll learn something, or you won't care. Either is fine. It's your choice, of course. Anywho, I was a food runner. So my job consisted of bringing food from the kitchen to the guests, and let me tell you, as soon as those kitchen doors opened, not only the aesthetic, but the people changed. In that loud and dirty kitchen, I had the people I was closest with. I had my second mom, Carmen, also known as Carmencita. I had Francisco, the fry man, who gave me so much free food. And I had the other chefs, like Jose, or the infamous Spanish man, who gave me free fillets and ribeyes. Out in the actual quiet and calm restaurant, you had your middle-aged men who sat at the bar. You had Boo Boo, the funniest and cutest old lady I've ever met, but don't be fooled because she knew everyone's secrets. There was the old couple who saved up all year just to eat at the restaurant for one night and celebrate their anniversary. Then there were your famous basketball players. I am proud to admit that I gave Tony Allen his to-go order at the bar. I have an inside joke about cracked pepper with Marc Gasol. I refilled James Wiseman's water and got complimented on my height. And I promised Chandler Parsons that I wouldn't tell his secret that he graced me with. From my friends in the kitchen to meeting and talking to the guests and dealing with my boss, I came to the realization that everyone has her own unique life and her own things that she has going on. And I learned that to be successful out there in the real world, you gotta grow up and be strong. You gotta respect people who don't deserve it and who you don't like. You must open your eyes and see people, acknowledge their differences, and learn how to adapt. because once you go out there, you'll realize that the world, in fact, does not revolve around you. I am sure all of you understand the concept that life isn't all unicorns and rainbows, but most of you have yet to truly experience it, because if you did, then you wouldn't be so shocked when I tell you my stories. St. Mary's does a good job in preparing us to be out in that world, but they also protect us from it. So seniors, next year when we are spit out into the world and go to college, please keep this all in mind and just be nicer in general. And yes, I know I should take my own advice when it comes to being nice. Thank you.